And we're back at OpenTech, and we're lucky to talk with Terrence Eden. He's a satirist, and he just gave us a strange presentation about Kickbackstarter. So what is it exactly?
So lots of people are very invested in clicktivism. This means I'm going to like a cause on Facebook, or I'm going to sign a petition. But that doesn't work. Politicians just ignore those. What we need to do is put our money where our mouth is. And so the idea behind Kickbackstarter is you can club together with your friends and you can say to your MP, we will give you X £1,000 if you vote the right way. Or if your MP has voted in a way that you like or done something you like, you can club together with like-minded people and perhaps buy them a nice Harrods gift basket.
So how realistic this initiative is exactly? Is that going to happen tomorrow?
Maybe not tomorrow. At the moment, it's a concept. So I'm looking to see whether people are interested in this. The fact of the matter is that our MPs are receiving gifts, they're receiving donations, they're receiving benefits in kind, and some of them appear to be acting on them. So, you know, when you have someone, a large company sponsoring your office, are you really going to pass legislation which is unfriendly to them? Well, I wanted to see whether people would be interested in redressing the balance. At the moment, when all people are doing is saying, yes, yeah, no, that's terrible, and maybe firing off an email, it's not enough. We have to fight fire with fire. And enough people have come up to me after this to say, well, this would be something I'd be interested in. There is, of course, the legal issue.
Legal issue, basically it is crowdfunding your campaign through an MP, so technically it is legal as any lobbying can be, no?
I don't know. This is the problem, is that bribery in this country is illegal. It's illegal to try and influence someone in that way, that's my understanding, and yet we see cash for questions going unpunished. We see people allegedly paying for peerages and going unpunished. We see sponsorship of MPs and their friends and their families, and it all seems perfectly fine. So I'm not sure if it is legal. I need to take legal advice on this. But if it turns out it is, then why not?
And obviously today, of most days, you have a lot of interesting groups working in similar, not exactly the same one, but similar initiatives to support open data transparency. I'm thinking about Open Knowledge Foundation, Open Rights Group. Do you think there is maybe a bridge to be built with these groups?
Absolutely. I mean, I think we need to look at how much campaign finance is going on. Perhaps it's not as bad here as it might be in America, but there is a large amount of money being channeled by private companies and by individuals into our political system, and it would be really useful to be able to see this MP is being heavily funded by, let's say, a cigarette company and is voting against plain packaging for cigarettes. Do we need to do something to combat that? So yes, there's a definite need for open data around the lobbying space.
And the worst thing which could happen to you, it actually might work. You might actually get a lot of success around this campaign.
Yeah, it's always hard when you're looking at funding. You know, what if the wrong people fund it? What if the people who want to bring back hanging, you know, or something awful like that want, you know, get more money? But the thing is, that's the system we've got at the moment. If you have enough money, you can convince MPs to act in certain ways, so it seems to me. Not all of them, obviously, but if you can channel enough money into a cause, you can influence legislation, or you can even become part of that legislative effort by becoming a peer. So, I mean, there is a worry that the wrong people might abuse this, but the system's already being abused. I think this just gives people who previously haven't thought about donating to a political party or to a political fund the opportunity to do so on a slightly more level pegging.
And finally, give us maybe the website again so we can get more information about this.
So there's no website as yet, but if you do a search for Kickbackstarter, then I'm sure you'll find something, or it will be all the slides and the audio is on the OpenTech website.
Thank you so much for talking to us. This was Mark for Vision on TV.
Merci beaucoup.